So building your seat, finding a blanket thickness that allows you to tip a sensation of sort of coming downhill from your hips into your knees, because that allows your pelvis to tip back, sits your perineum down into the ground, and lets the chest lift high, shoulder blades down your back. If when you sit you have a sensation like this, get higher in the hips. And if this happens even when you put blankets underneath you, then hop onto a chair or hop onto the edge of a couch, and knees are bent and feet are flat and spine is tall. So set yourself up in a way that feels absolutely supported, absolutely upright. At the wall, sometimes if needed, I'll take a block and I'll put the block against the wall right at the line of my diaphragm, so that when I sit back, I'm supported right. The diaphragm lines the low edge of your ribs. So if I put my hands on the base of my ribs, the block is right behind me. I can feel it with my elbows. The block behind me sends my solar plexus forward, but my shoulders have space to go back and down. So rather than being against a flush wall, having a block or a pillow behind you can leave yourself a little bit of space for the chest to go back, but there's some support for the hips or low back. Even if you need to, a little support through the low back. You'll feel where it feels upright and the heart is balanced over the seat. And that support is important for this posture, for this breath, because we'll have the hands overhead. You may absolutely modify this as you're learning the breath and as you're coming into it. Then keep your hands down if it's too much. I will have hands up, and the elbows will be the height of my shoulders, and then I bend so my palms face my head. This is the shape. Now the shoulder blades come towards the back, which means if you're rounded, it's going to be very hard because your hands will be heavy. If your heart is forward, you're resting your back on that block, then what you have is support and your shoulders are dropping straight down your back and they won't distract you nearly as much, right? The hands overhead is calling energy up through the body. It's activating through the base of the skull, through the very base of the brain. We will do this for 5 minutes in this practice, and you can work up to 7, just setting a timer on your own. The position of the hands is here. And we're going to inhale, small segmented little sniffs, like you are sniffing a flower. We're going to go in for a count of 8, and then exhaling little puffs of breath for a count of 8. And then we'll pause for a count of 16, which can feel very long in your mind because that seems like a big count. But really what we're doing is it's quite quick. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And imagine you're drawing the breath in and down through the body, and you're exhaling all the way from the base body up and out the nostrils. With that little segmented breath, in the mind we repeat a mantra, Sata na ma, Sata na ma. That gives us our count. It gives us a rhythm to follow. And even when you're holding, you're repeating that mantra. Sa, ta, na, ma. So Satnam, the way we greet one another in Kundalini, I am this. I am this. This is my truth. Sat, Nam, so S-T-N-M. These are the 4 consonant sounds. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa is the beginning. Ta is the life. Na is the death. Ma is the return, the rebirth. So everything begins. Conversations, relationships, work projects. Everything continues and has duration. Everything concludes and everything returns. It's a reminder of the cycle of all things. When I'm stuck and fearful, I'm usually afraid of beginning, or I'm afraid an end is coming, or I'm afraid it won't return. And so getting into this cycle is what's freeing me up from that fear, reminding me to be a part of the great cycles that are all within me and surrounding me. And this is dissolving the separation between self and source. So when we finish, we're going to have this incredible sort of halo of connection between us and what surrounds us. We'll do the practice for 5 minutes, rest as you need to, and then we'll sit for 2 minutes and just soak in the essence that we've made. So hands either down or hands up, palms facing you. We'll inhale, 8 counts, exhale, 8 counts, pause 16, finding the mantra Satanama in the mind. We go. Pause. In, out, pause. In, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Nama, Satanama. Pause. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. In. Pause. Out. Paused. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Paused. In. Out. Paused. In. Out. Pause. In. Pause. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. In. Out. Pause. You'll continue on your own, your pace, your breath. Keep the mantra in your mind. Let the mantra and the breath be more important, more interesting than the sensation of your shoulders. Start to feel the rhythm of the breath in and out. You got 30 seconds. One more round. After your hold, you find normal breath in. Hold the breath in, reach your hands high, keep the breath, and you'll shake it down. And do it again. Inhale up. Hold the breath, heart up, chin in, stay so tall. Going out, shake it down, shake it down, shake it down, shake it down. One more time. Inhale, bring it up. Hold, heart up, chin in, lift the pelvic floor, navel to the spine. Shake it down, eyes closed, so tall. And then landing the hands on the thighs, be still and tall. Sat Nam, I am this. The back of the neck is long, the spine is tall. The breath is effortless, and you are in this ringing, radiant silence, bathed in the light you are made of. This light is not neutral, filled with guidance, filled with intelligence, filled with care, filled with health. Become very porous, allowing it through you, into you, from you. I am this. I am light. I am love. I am love. I am loved. Sweep your hands high, palms together. Thumbs to the forehead center. 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Sat Nam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Enjoy.